I always thought my cat knew who I was. I mean, I feed her. I spend time with her. I literally talk to her every single day. So obviously she recognizes my voice, right? But then one day, I started thinking about it. Does my cat actually know my voice? Or does she just respond to food, routine, and random sounds? Because let's be honest, sometimes I call her name and she completely ignores me like I don't even exist. But the second I open a treat bag from across the house, she appears out of nowhere. So I decided to test it. Not just casually, but properly. I wanted to know if my cat truly recognizes my voice, or if I've just been overestimating our connection this whole time. I started with the simplest test. I sat in the living room while my cat was in another room. No food involved, no distractions. I just called her name in a normal tone, the same way I always do. Nothing. No reaction. No movement. Not even a head turn. So I tried again, a little louder this time. Still nothing. At this point, I was already questioning everything. Then I changed my tone slightly, making it a bit more playful, a bit more high-pitched. And suddenly, I heard movement. A few seconds later, she walked into the room, looked at me, and just stood there. Not excited, not confused, just observing. That was interesting. So, clearly, it's not just about the words, it's about how I say them. But I wasn't done. For the next test, I wanted to remove myself completely from the situation. So I recorded my voice on my phone, saying her name in different tones. Then I placed the phone in the hallway while I stayed out of sight. Hit play. The first recording played in a normal voice. No reaction. The second one, slightly more energetic. She paused. The third one, higher pitch, almost like how people naturally talk to pets. She turned her head, and then slowly, she walked toward the phone. That's when I realized something important. My cat doesn't just hear sound. She recognizes patterns. It's not about understanding language the way humans do. It's about recognizing familiar tones, rhythms, and emotional cues. When I use a tone she associates with attention or interaction, she responds. When I sound neutral or boring, she couldn't care less. But I wanted to go deeper, so I asked a friend to come over and try the same thing. Same words, same tone, calling my cat's name. And the result? Completely different. My cat looked at him for a second, and then walked away. No interest, no curiosity. Nothing. That's when it really hit me. She knows my voice. Not just the sound of it, but the feeling behind it. The way I speak, the patterns I use, the tone I naturally have. It's something she's been learning over time without me even realizing it. But here's where things got funny. After all these tests, I decided to call her one more time. Who's Normaihi like I always do. She looked at me, paused, and then ignored me again. Like everything I just tested meant absolutely nothing. And that's when I learned the real truth. It's not that my cat doesn't recognize my voice. It's that she chooses when to respond to it. Cats are not like dogs. They don't feel the need to react every time you call them. They hear you. They understand that it's you. They just decide if it's worth their time or not. And honestly, most of the time, it's not. But that doesn't mean there's no connection. If anything, it means the connection is more subtle, more selective. My cat isn't responding out of habit. She's responding when she wants to, when she feels like it, when it makes sense in her world. And weirdly enough, that makes it more real. So if your cat ignores you when you call their name, don't take it personally. There's a very good chance they heard you. They recognized your voice. They understood exactly what was happening. And then they just thought, yeah, I'm good.